Welcome to the 2025 Crawford County Fair. Come along with us.
Out front, if we could have got through there, blasted through there, that's where the fight started. Yeah, it started on the west side and going to the east side. So, I mean, the whole thing. Well, you're right, Jack.
I am here with,
Nate Schieffer.
and he is on the Junior Fair Board. How many years have you been on the Junior Fair Board, and can you share some of your experience?
Sure. This is my 4th year on the Junior Fair Board, and this year I get to serve as president of the Junior Fair Board. And I've learned a lot through Junior Fair Board, certainly a lot of public speaking and responsibility. Right now I'm doing paperwork things in the office, but also you get to speak with all the exhibitors around the fairgrounds, and I've learned so much about all sorts of different projects. I show larger animals, so right now I'm writing out vouchers for the rabbit show, and so I've gotten to know how the rabbit show works and the poultry show works, because those are just shows that I never really went to if I wasn't on Junior Fair Board, because I never really needed to, and so I think that's a really good experience.
Absolutely. And you said you were the president, so how did you become to do that?
Well, I started off as just a regular member, and so I was just a regular member for 3 years, and then this February I was elected president of the Junior Fair Board. So you get nominated by someone else, and you accept the nomination, and then just the whole board votes.
So there was no application process or anything like that, was there?
No, there's not, but there is an application process to get onto the Junior Fair Board.
Okay, perfect. And you said you show larger animals. Can you share some of that?
Sure. So I show dairy beef feeders and goats here. I've showed goats this is my 9th year showing goats and my 4th year showing dairy beef feeders. And it can certainly be a struggle when they don't want to work with you, because especially dairy feeders, they're such big animals. But again, there's also a lot to learn. Like, again, with the stuff that you learn on Junior Fair Board, you also learn a lot of responsibility, leadership, and all those sorts of skills with your animals as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for interviewing with me.
Of course.
I am here with,
Glenda Luholt.
and she has some of these flower exhibits behind us. So why don't you tell us the difference between traditional and artistic?
Well, there are two different divisions that you can work with, and one is traditional, and that is where you are making a triangular design, a mound design. It's what you would see when you think of a floral arrangement. And then you have the artistic categories, and that's where you have structures that you build, and you use minimal flowers or foliage with that.
And then this is her design actually behind us. So what made you want to do this type of design for this specific category?
This is, you give an interpretation. So I decided, I thought about the Cattleman's Special, and of course they sell a lot of beef sandwiches. So I used the grids to represent like the grill. And then I thought, well, you're grilling raw meat, so that's why I chose pink. And with an artistic, you can use painted material. So I spray painted the allium, and they represent the meat that you would put on the grill. And then, of course, I added a few hosta leaves here and there. And I like to use those because they hold up well for shows. So it's minimal floral, and it's more about your structure that you use to design around.
Absolutely. Well, I think you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
And as an audience, you need to come check out this exhibit.
You want to interview someone? Maybe they're taking a break. I can answer questions if you have any.
I saw it when I walked in, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you can read that and understand it. Sometimes it's hard to write.
This is the lemonade stand. Designer's interpretation limited to 16 inch in all directions. Must be predominantly yellow. Design your type stated. Explain interpretation on a 3x5 card. I am here with,
Brentley Hammond.
and he shows goats. So how many years have you been showing goats?
This will be my 5th or 6th year.
So it's been a while since you've been doing it. So when you're in the arena, what is a judge looking for in that goat?
The judge is really looking for a nice balanced goat with he wants a wide loin, and he wants a lot of muscle on that goat. He also would like wide shoulders, and he wants that goat to be presented very well so he could get the best out of your goat when he's looking at your goat.
Absolutely. And do you get nerves before you go into that arena?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like anybody, especially if it's their first time in the ring or their last time, they'll get really nervous right before.
How do you get rid of those nerves before you go into that arena?
Really, I just think about what's going to happen after and what I'm going to do in that ring, and I talk to my friends or my family to get my nerves down, and sometimes I'll play with my goats a little bit before I enter the ring.
And what day of the week is your goat show?
It's going to be Wednesday.
So you better come out and see him show his goats this week.
Do you like tractors? You're gonna love the International Harvester 2025 State Show, sponsored by the Northwest Ohio Antique Machinery Association. All happen at the Hancock County Fairgrounds, 1017 East Sandusky Street, Findlay, Ohio, with food vendors, craft show, and trading post, and even some things for the kids. Come on down for this 1 week only, July 31st through August 2nd, 2025. The International Harvester State Show, Hancock County Fairgrounds, 1017 East Sandusky Street, Findlay, Ohio.
Who are the people that serve part-time in the Ohio Army National Guard? We are your neighbors and friends. We are your sons and daughters. Our service is providing us valuable job skills, and it pays up to 100% of our tuition. We're proud to serve our state. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service with the Ohio Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/OH.
From alpacas to zebras, see rare and exotic animals from around the world at the African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton, Ohio. Feed friendly animals and capture the moment to share with your friends. Hop around with a kangaroo, ride a camel, even have your picture taken with a python. One price gets it all, including unlimited trips through the drive-through and walk-through safari. After all, it's not just your ordinary trip to the zoo. It's a wild adventure, only at the African Safari Wildlife Park, the Ohio Safari Park.
Hi, my name is John Aiken. I'm the president and general manager of the Central Ohio Association of Christian Broadcasters. Hey, have you been wondering what's going on with your local Christian TV station? Maybe they want to find out when certain programs might be airing. Well, how you find that out is pretty easy. You go sign up for a newsletter. It's real easy to do that too. You just go to our website, coacb.org, look for the newsletter tab, fill out the form, click I want to sign up, and we'll get you a newsletter coming to your door today.
Looks very pretty. Are you the one that makes it?
No,
They're supposed to be? How long? How many years? You're with?
Thomas Griffin.
And we are in front of the LifeWise Academy. So what is LifeWise?
So LifeWise Academy is a release time religious instruction program that provides Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours.
And how come during school hours?
Well, this isn't a before program. This isn't an after-school program, but it's a during school hours. So, back in the 1950s, there was a Supreme Court ruling that allowed for what's called release time religious instruction to take place during school hours. So, if you look it up, it's called Clausen versus Zorich, 1952 Supreme Court ruling. And it talks about this release time, where kids are able to be released during the school day to attend religious studies, and so. It's just one of those legal openings.
I'll have to look into that after.
Yeah.
And so what are you guys' expectations for the end of the week at the Crawford County Fair?
Yeah, so we finished the school year last year with serving 384 students in Crawford County, so all 6 public schools in Crawford County. And so at the end of this fair, well, we have some enrollment forms here. The kids can fill out. The parents fill it out. It's all about parent permission. So the parents will give permission to their student to be involved. And then our hopes are, in this next school year, we're anticipating reaching over 400 kids in Crawford County, which means we're entering into almost 10% of all the students in Crawford County, reaching them with the gospel through LifeWise Academy.
Thanks for coming along with us to the 2025 Crawford County Fair. We had so much fun, and we hope you did as well. Thank you for tuning in.
Hello, I'm Dave Aiken. Dick Haynes. Okay, and we are going to go out and get the flavor of the fair. Now, you're thinking, that looks like the inside of the TV station. Why are they shooting the introduction this inside the TV station? It's hot out there, right? Hey, Dick, you got a new friend. Hi, I'm Dave Aiken, and there are a lot of people can't get out to go to the fair, so I like to go out every year and get just a flavor of the fair for those that are homebound and those that can't go. It is really exciting going to the fair. There's so many things to see, and I'm going to just catch a few of the little things so that you can get the flavor of it. All right? So I am ready to go, have a camera, and we are going to go to the Marion County Fair.
Say, Dave, here we are, and both of us left our lipstick at home. Now, what's your name?
My name is Linda Sims.
Linda Sims.
Yes.
Okay. Linda, so you're, he left his lipstick. You think he could borrow some from somebody?
Oh, yeah, I got plenty.
Okay. Hey, Kaylee, what's your pig's name? Huh? Who do I have right here?
I'm Janine with G&J Concessions.
Okay, and what is it they're getting? I see it's coming to them, and I'm not going to delay it.
It's an onion blossom.
Okay, blooming onion. How long have you been making the onion rings? In fact, you think about making me a set of onion rings while you're doing it. I want one thing of onion rings.
Okay.
Now tell me what you're going to do to make them.
Well, we take Vidalia onions, we slice them up,
Okay.
we batter them, we hand batter them, we make our own batter,
Okay.
and we put them in the fryer and cook them up hot and fresh for you.
Okay, very good, very good. How many years you been doing this?
It's coming up on 13.
13 years.
Yep.
Well, I've had a lot of fun at the fair, found some real good things to eat. Did not stay with my diet, but I had a lot of fun there. Came back and now we're trying to put the program together to air on the TV station. I'm sitting here at the editor and realized that I have over 2 hours of video, and now we've got to try to figure out how to fit over 2 hours of video in 28 minutes and 30 seconds.
Christian television is a wonderful ministry. The one thing that I've found here in my years with Christian broadcasting is finding how it impacts lives each and every day. I'll be here answering the phones during prayer line, and I'll hear the phone calls of little kids worried about math tests coming up on Tuesday. And we'll also hear the same prayer requests come in about somebody's in the ICU and, they're not in really good shape and they're afraid they're not going to make it. Well, the one thing about a Christian ministry and a Christian TV ministry is it always needs a little bit of support. We always need a little bit of help because with equipment's not cheap, and also tower rent's not free. The one thing I'm asking for you to do is, this TV ministry has impacted your life or helped you out a little bit, maybe by turning on the TV and finding an uplifting message. Can you help us out with a donation? I know the Lord will bless you for it. Thank you.
Only the church has an exit. Hell has no exits. When God prepared hell for Lucifer, He did not prepare hell for humans. He prepared hell for Lucifer. And when He prepared hell for Lucifer, He made a way that hell could see what's going on in heaven for the fact of torment. But when He made hell, He fixed it in such a way that those that are in hell can never exit, and those that are in heaven can never come to where they're at and help them out. Can I tell you tonight, you ought to exit while you can. You need to exit a life of sin while you can. Exit your lifestyle while you can. If you question whether your life is pleasing to God, you listen to this preacher tonight. Exit while you can. But I've got to keep on telling you, just because your conscience has been seared does not negate the fact that Jesus is coming. Exit while you can. What could be worse than hell? He said, what could be better than heaven would be as you are walking up to the throne. As you're walking up to the throne. You made it to heaven, you made it there. And you're walking up to the throne, and all of a sudden you hear, Mama! Mama! That's Jared. Oh, that's your mama. I'm over here, oh, cheer me. And for the entire family to come around the throne of God. I can think of nothing better. I can think of anything that would top heaven than to be around the throne of God. And to have my children around the throne of God. And we're saying it paid off, didn't it? Son-in-laws, it paid off, didn't it? It paid off, didn't it? No, it paid off, didn't it? I know they were making fun of us. I know we were getting ridiculed, but it paid off. Look at Jesus, Nolan. Look at the Lord, Nolan. It paid off. But I can think of nothing worse than hell. And open my eyes in hell. Flames dancing all around me. A body that won't burn because it's an eternal body that won't burn. Gnashing of teeth, people gnashing on each other with their teeth. You're in a free fall the whole time because it's a bottomless pit. You hear the hissing of demonic spirits as they whiz around your ears. And you hear all of these things are gnashing and moaning. Oh God, it's a cry of the unimaginable. You're hearing all of this. People are gnawing on you. And all of a sudden, your boy comes up beside you in hell. You hear me tonight. I'm about to preach you to this altar. You hear me tonight, Daddy. You better live such a way that in hell your children don't come up around you and say, Daddy, why didn't you lead us? Daddy, why did you get your feelings hurt? Mama, why was you so